Hey friend, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janae Nicole K, and in today's video, we've got another full body yoga sculpt, but we're going to do some extra special work with the core today. So you are going to need some small weights. I have some 3-pound weights here, but you can use 3 pounds, 5 pounds, or you can use any weighted household item like cans or water bottles, just whatever is be creative. So let's go ahead and start. We're going to start in child's pose. So starting in a tabletop position, we bring the knees to the outer edges of the mat. We make the feet touch together behind us. We take an inhale here. And then we exhale. We sit the booty back onto the heels. We drop the head down onto the mat. Forehead comes to the mat. And we reach the fingertips out in front of us. We begin to come into the present moment, arriving at our mats, understanding that we're no longer where we were before this. We're not where we're going to be after this. We're simply just here. Start to acknowledge any external noises that you might hear, any thoughts that come to mind. And then bringing your awareness into the body by focusing on the breath. Start to notice how the belly rises as you inhale, how the belly collapses as you exhale. Breathing in and out just through the nose, keeping the lips sealed. And on your next inhale, I want you to inhale through the nose, fill the belly up all the way. Open mouth, exhale, let everything go. See if you can sink a little bit deeper into the heels. Inhale again, fill the belly up all the way. Open mouth, exhale. Sink a little bit deeper. Last time. Inhale, fill the belly. Open mouth, exhale, let everything go. Sink deeper into the heels. And start to breathe freely again, just as you normally would. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Shifting the weight forward and coming into a tabletop position to warm up the spine with some cat-cow. So we're going to inhale here. We're going to drop the belly, lift the gaze for cow. Bring the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, we arch the back. We drop the head. Squeeze those knees together, drawing everything into the midline. Inhale again. Drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, arch the back, drop the head. Couple more times here. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, arch the back, drop the head. Inhale, last time, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, arch the back, drop the head. Inhale, come into a neutral tabletop position and just start to sway the hips side to side. Getting some movement, some lubrication in the hips. From here, start to gently just roll yourself around one way. Warming up the wrist here a little bit. Keep breathing. And then we start to go the other way. Come back into a neutral tabletop position. And let's meet on our feet to get warmed up. So starting at the top of our mats, making sure that our weights are on either side at the top of the mat so that we can easily grab them. Our feet are hip width distance apart. We're firmly pressing down into all four corners of both feet. We're squeezing those glutes. We're untucking the pelvis. Core is engaged. We inhale, we bring the arms up overhead, palms touch at the top. We exhale, we forward fold over the legs, slight bend in the knees if you need it. Look into the belly button and drop the head. Let's just grab opposite elbows here and just start to ragdoll from side to side. Letting the head hang just because it feels good right now. Go ahead and drop the hands down to the mat. Inhale, come up, halfway lift, reach to the crown of the head. Hands come to the shins, tailbone is sent back. Exhale, forward fold, look into the belly button. Drop the hands down to the mat, and let's step that right foot back. Drop the right knee down onto the mat, flip the right foot. Inhale, come into a low lunge. Now in low lunge, you want to make sure that our knee is tracked over the ankle. Our hips are square to the front of the mat, so we're squeezing those inner thighs together. And we're also pressing down into the back of that, into the top of that back foot, reaching out of the hips. Go ahead and drop the hands and frame the left foot. Tuck the right toe under, send that right knee off the mat. Plant the right hand into the mat, send the left hand up for an easy twist. Looking up at the left fingertips. We drop the left hand, frame the left foot, step that left foot back, and we're going to take a modified vinyasa. So we drop the knees down onto the mat for tabletop position. We take an inhale here, shift the weight forward. On the exhale, we squeeze the elbows nice and tight by the sides. We drop the chest, drop the chin halfway, or you can come all the way down to the mat. Inhale, slide the legs back. Come up for Cobra, pressing the tops of the feet into the mat, squeezing the glutes, activating the legs. Exhale, forehead down to the mat. Inhale, press up all the way to high plank. Exhale, send those hips up and back for our first downward dog. So in downward dog, we're making sure that our fingertips are gripping the mat as well as our base knuckles. Shoulders are away from the ears. Hips are nice and high. Press that belly button into those thighs. And heels are down and back toward the back of the mat. You can light up the backs of the legs by pedaling out your dog, alternating the heels up and down. We inhale, we come high up on the toes. Send the belly into the thighs. We exhale, the heels down and back. Inhale, high up on the toes. Exhale, heels down and back. Inhale, come high up on the toes. Bend the knees. Look forward. You can walk or you can jump to the top of your mat. We inhale, halfway lift to reset the spine. We exhale, forward fold, look into the belly button. Inhale, root to rise. Rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Bringing the palms to touch at the top. Exhaling the hands to heart center. Inhale again, bringing the arms up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, forward fold, shift the weight into the balls of the feet, look into the belly button, slight bend in the knees if you need it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. This time we send our left foot back, and then we drop our left knee down onto the mat. Flip the top of the left foot to meet the mat. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead for low lunge. Same concept here. Knee does not track over the ankle, or knee is in line with the ankle. Hips are square to the top of the mat. Reaching out of the hips, pressing down into that top foot and into that back foot. We drop the hands to frame the right foot. We tuck the left toes under, send that left knee off the mat, plant the left palm into the mat, right arm comes up for an easy twist. Looking up at those right fingertips, nice and strong here. Send that right hand down, frame the right foot, step the right foot back, high plank, and we're taking our modified vinyasa. So we drop the knees down onto the mat, we take an inhale, we shift the weight forward. We exhale, we squeeze the elbows by the sides, dropping the chest and chin halfway or all the way down. Inhale, slide the legs back, come on up for Cobra, activate the legs, press the tops of the feet into the mat. Exhale, forehead down to the mat. Inhale, press up, high plank. Exhale, send the hips up and back for downward dog. Let's settle into our dog here. Deep inhale through the nose, fill the belly. Exhale, open mouth. Inhale, come high up on the toes. Exhale, heels down and back. Inhale again, high up on the toes. Exhale, heels down and back. Inhale, let's shift the weight forward, coming into a high plank. And we're going to take another inhale here. And on the exhale, we're going to bring that right knee into the chest. For 8, 7, 6, don't forget to breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to stay in a high plank here. Taking an inhale, we're going to do some mountain climbers. So 4 mountain climbers, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to shift the weight to one side, open up to side plank. Come back down to high plank. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go ahead and shift the weight to the alternate side, side plank. Back to high plank. A few more times here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And shift. You got it. Stay with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alternate sides. Couple more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shift the weight. Coming back down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shift the weight. Side plank, alternate side. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll over onto side plank. Again, last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll over. Side plank. Woo! Coming back to high plank. We're going to bring that right knee forward. And then we're going to inhale, come into a high lunge. Catching our breath here. Let's open up. Warrior 2. So in Warrior 2, we've got heel to arch alignment. So our top heel, our right heel is in line with the back arch, with the arch of the back foot. And then from here, we're going to drop the right elbow down and we're going to lean into that right knee. We're going to grab our weight with the left hand. So this is kind of like a extended side angle. But what we're going to do here is we're going to start with the weight down by the right foot and then we're going to punch it straight up for 8. That was 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and we're going to shift the weight, pivot the weight forward again, and then punch up into a high lunge. From here, go ahead and step the foot forward. And then with our left, and then we're going to bring the weight down to our sides. So the movement we're going to do here is we're going to crunch the left knee into the chest, and we're going to do some lateral lifts as we do that. So we start lateral lift, crunch the knee into the chest, and then we bring the weights underneath the leg. So little crunches with the knee here for 8, 7, 6, work those lower abs, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring the weight to the chest, step it back, drop those weights to the top of the mat, step the right foot back, and you can either take a modified vinyasa or you can come with me. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, hips up and back, downward dog. All right, repeating everything on the opposite side. We're going to shift the weight forward, coming into high plank. We take an inhale here. Exhale, crunch the left knee into the chest for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going into those mountain climbers for 1, 2, 3, 4. Open up to one side. If you need to take a break, that's fine. Just get right back into it. That was 1, 2, 4. 2, 3, 4. That's 2. 2 more rounds. 1, 2, 4. You got it. 1, 2. Last round here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open up again. And this time we bring our left foot in front of us and we grab, keeping our weights nice and close to us. We come up to high lunge. We exhale for warrior 2. Again, heel to arch alignment. Go ahead and drop that left elbow onto the left knee. We grab our weight and we're going to punch it up for 1, 2, 3. Keep that core engaged. 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep breathing. And 8. Go ahead and pivot back to high lunge. Punch the weight directly up and step forward. This time we're going to do those lateral lifts with those knee crunches. Shifting our weight into the left foot. That right knee comes into the chest for 1, 2, 3, 4. Halfway there. 5, 6. Weight only comes to shoulder height. 7. Last one. 8. Go ahead, bring the knees to the chest or weights to the chest. Step that right foot back. Lower the weights down onto the mat. Plant the hands, send the left foot back. And let's take our vinyasa. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Let's catch our breath in downward dog. Deep inhale, fill the belly. Open mouth, exhale, let everything go. Step forward back to high plank. Drop the knees to the ground. And let's end with some core. So I got some fun core for you today. So we're going to start, as soon as I get the sweat out of my eyes. So we're going to start in an upright position. And bringing the hands underneath the knees. We're going to rock and roll back. And then we're going to come forward, hold. Rock and roll back. Come forward, hold. So let's do 8 of those. This is 8. Hold. 7. Hold. Nice and fun. 6. Hold. Nice and controlled. 5. 4. 3. Get ready to transition. 2. And 1. Hold it here. Arms up at the side. Pump it out for 8. Chest up. 6. 5. 4. Core engaged. 3. 2. And 1. Let it all go. We're going to do one more round of those, but quick stretch here. Bring the arms above your head. Extend the legs in front of you. Arch the back like you just woke up this morning. All right, last time. Let's start in an upright seated position, hands underneath the knees. We're going to roll back again for 8. Hold. 7. Hold. You got this. 6. Hold. 5. 4. Almost there. 3. Get ready to transition. 2. Last one. And 1. Hold it here. Arms up by the side. Pulse it out. Chest up for 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. You can do this. 3. And 1. Let it all go. Good work. Again, give yourself a stretch like you just woke up this morning. Bring both knees into the chest. Teeing out the arms here. Oh, there's a wall. Unless my mat moves. And then sending those knees to the right, looking over the left shoulder. Bring the knees back to center. And then drop them over to the left side, looking over the right shoulder. Knees come back to center. And then plant the knees down onto the mat. And from here, you can just windshield wiper the knees side to side. You can either end the video here, or you can come with me taking a quick Shavasana. We're going to bring both knees back into the chest. Forehead comes to the knees. Draw everything into the center. Give yourself a hug. Taking a deep inhale in. Exhale, unraveling everything out onto the mat. Arms come out nice and wide. Palms are facing up. Feet hang to the sides. Start to bring the awareness back into the body. And you can either focus on one word, one thought, or simply just focus on the breath. Taking a moment to release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Slightly parting the teeth. Keeping the shoulders drawn away from the ears. Relaxing the jaw. You take one deep inhale in. Fill the belly up all the way. And we exhale everything out onto the mat. Start to bring awareness back into the body just by wiggling the fingertips, wiggling the toes, rolling the ankles around, rolling the wrists around, moving the head from side to side. And when you're ready, keeping the eyes closed, we're going to roll over onto one side, bringing the knees slightly into the chest and resting the head on the bottom bicep. We end our practice in fetal position, which is the pose that represents new beginnings, and the pose that reminds us that from wherever we are, we can begin again.